Strategist. Wanted to pop on here really quickly. It's going to be a really quick scope today. I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist. I support clients with both life and business success. You can always check me out at miaredrick.com. Today I wanted to pop on here just really quickly. Hey, Lady of Wills. I wanted to pop on here really quickly and teach on it's what you can't see that's creating the block. That's what I'm going to talk about over the next couple of minutes. I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist. And you can stay connected to me at miaredrick.com or Facebook, Mia Redrick, the mom strategist over there. I scope Monday through Fridays, usually in the morning when I finish my workout. I worked out with my trainer today, Sue, and that was a little tough. And then I usually come on again in the evenings and I do a business scope as well. All right. I'm going to keep this really quick. I'm a business coach and I support women who I call giants. They're thought leaders, they're action takers, they're go-getters, and they are people who have a bold vision for their life that back up that vision with action and investment. And if that's you, I'd love to support you in birthing your dream and packaging what you know, your gifts, your talent, your education, your experience into products and services that you can serve the world with. Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. So today, I'm going to keep this really quick. Hey, Sandrika. Hey, Sandrika. Today, I'm going to just jump right in. I'm going to keep this really quick this morning. And I wanted to just simply talk about it's what you can't see that is keeping, that's creating that block for you. So let's talk about that really quickly. The fact of the matter is most of the people that I have the great privilege to work with, all of them, are already, they're sharp and they're smart and they're amazing, people who have had, great careers or great skills, whether they're hard or soft skills that they've decided that they want to serve the world with. And so thank you so much for sharing. And in understanding that, the fact of the matter is that even working with people who have significant backgrounds and that are highly accomplished or who could do any single thing that they put their mind to, you find that often there are blocks. And why does that exist to begin with is the question when you are already, talented and gifted. And it literally boils down to most of the time when I'm working with a client, it's what they cannot see. So I want to say it's what you cannot see that is creating the blocks for you in your business. I'm here in the gym, so I'm going to keep this quick, okay? It's what you can't see, what you don't see. And that means that sometimes one of the benefits, usually most times, one of the greatest benefits of working with a coach or a mentor is that they have an ability to see. I was just talking to my trainer about this. They have an ability to see inside your world or look at you and see parts of you that are not as strong, and that they can then say and suggest ways to help you be stronger, right? To support you with growing that part of yourself that you can't see. And I think that that's one of the reasons why it's important to, one, be a part of an accountability community, truly vested in what that looks like, because then people can see, how you show up and what your weaknesses are and why you don't show up, right? And you can have some accountability around that. But also it's one of the reasons why coaching is so important as well, because what coaching does is you have accountability with typically a person that's supporting you with your growth and often is able to see what's possible for you that maybe you haven't been yet ready to step inside of or onto. That's exactly right. And so as a result of that, that person's going to challenge you or support you, or maybe it's a mentor who is painting an example for you of what it looks like to be able to show up in the ways that you want. And what I see a lot of times is that the blocks that exist for us often come from sometimes our inner story, always, right? What somebody told us when we were younger, maybe, that you're not good enough, or maybe it may have come from an experience you had that reinforced that belief that you were not good enough, right? Like something happened, you failed at something didn't work. And as a result of that, whenever you come up against or you have an experience that's similar to the result that you want, you find that you struggle and you can't figure out what is that all about, right? It's likely an experience that already happened, and that history is living inside your mind. It's inside your body, right? It's telling the story, and it's reason why you can't push through sometimes certain points. I'll tell you, I'll prove this to you. Like, you may have seen moments where if you thought intellectually about, why am I not able to You know what I mean? Why am I not able to do this one thing in my business, right? And you're like, why can I not have this sales conversation with people? Why, whenever I go to have a great sales conversation with someone, maybe you become intimidated by it. Maybe you don't ask for all that you should. Maybe you aren't as bold about being the salesperson that you need to be for your company, and it's important. And you're like, why is that? And then as you start to really think about your life, you start thinking about people that have said no to you in the past, you start to realize that you have a history of rejection. You have a history that's created that fear for you, and that's the block. And you really have to address it. And I find that for myself, that one of the ways that I like to address it is obviously with regression, looking at for myself, when did this happen before in my life? How was I feeling? All right. And then I start to hold myself accountable around that. But I also like to be transparent about what that looks like with my coaches, my teachers, and my trainers, so that they can help push me beyond my barriers. And I will tell you that for some of you guys out here, maybe you're not working with a coach, or maybe you're not part of an accountability community, it's really difficult to push through those things without that kind of accountability. And even sometimes, even with accountability, I find that sometimes if it's really painful, we hide from ourselves. We hide by not being consistent. We hide by being, inconsistent. We hide, we point fingers and say, it's this person, it's not that person, when in reality it's not you, right? You're not maybe doing the work or the things that you need to do to create the results that you want in your life, in your world. This is it's a tough stuff, but it's important to acknowledge if you are that person that's out there, and it's been all of us at some point, and you're like, why am I not moving forward on my dreams, my plans, and my goals? It's likely because you've got a block. And the way to get through it, I find for myself, is to literally think, when else did I experience this feeling before in my world? What was I doing? How old was I? What was the source of the pain? What was happening? So you can see what it was and what the pattern is, and then say, okay, today, how can I address this thing? And how can I get some accountability around that, likely with coaching, with mentorship, with an accountability group, with a mastermind group. And I think that this is why a lot of times when people focus only on like hustle and grind, or working harder, or thinking that in order to grow your business and your dreams, right, and improve your life, that it's all about hustle and grind. It really isn't about that. In fact, it's really the opposite of that. It's sort of like, don't get me wrong, you're gonna have to put consistent effort in your life, in your business, in order for you to grow those things. But if you have to also understand that the most important thing in your life, the only thing that will move you forward, is your mindset. And if you have a block in your mindset, you could work all day long. You could hustle all day long. But part of what's happening is that you aren't working with ease. You're not working in a way that allows flow to happen because of what your mindset looks like. So I always say, look, everything goes back to that. It goes back to saying, hey, is this happening? When did this happen before? What am I afraid of? Like, how could you be afraid of an experience you haven't even tried before? So clearly, your life is telling you had an experience that made you afraid. Go back and ask yourself, when did that happen? And then really challenge yourself with some accountability. Pay somebody to coach you, to mentor you through that process, so that you can really own your bigness and your truth. And that's what I've always done, is get trainers to help me. I told you guys I had an incredible block and fear of swimming as an adult. The only way I would get through it is by hiring coaches. And I did exactly that. I hired a swim coach. I hired a tri-swim coach. I had to have the accountability. I formed an accountability team, 11 other women to join me, to help me. They were helping themselves to get ready for the triathlon. But this is the only way that I could do it, is by having those things in place. And for those of you who've been trying to do this on your own, or maybe you're a part of a process, but you don't really show up 100%, you're not willing to be vulnerable and be scared, because to overcome a block, you are going to be afraid, because it's going to be painful. It's going to likely tap a part of you that is a part of you that is very vulnerable. But it's important in order for you to grow. So I hope this has supported you guys today. Did this support you guys today? I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the Mom Strategist. I support clients with both life and business success. You can always check me out at miaredrick.com, or on Facebook, Mia Redrick, the Mom Strategist. I'll be back on later today talking to you guys. Make sure you keep in mind that for the retreat, it's coming up in 2.5 weeks. There is a virtual seat. You can get virtual tickets to the retreat now. For those of you who've been watching me and you don't want to miss the retreat, but you can't come to Baltimore, you can get your tickets just $199. All right, and for that, you can just go to timeformom-meretreat.com, timeformom-meretreat.com, or there's a bit.ly link, bit.ly/retreat for giants, bit.ly/retreat for giants. It'll take you there too. All right. So I want to thank you for your time today. Did you guys get value as a result of being here today? I hope so. I will talk to you soon. Have a great and amazing day. Oh, you guys are great. Thank you so much. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.